Hi class, this is my audience tonight. I'm going to be speaking tonight about giving blood and donating. Tonight I'm going to talk about becoming a blood donor and why it's very important to give blood. I'm going to talk about how easy it is to give blood, how it can save not only your life but your friends and family members' lives, how it's such a simple process and takes almost no time at all to give just 1 pint of blood, and how many times a year you could help save a life by becoming a regular blood donor. While researching on the American Red Cross website, I found that it takes about an hour to get through the whole process. You start at registration, in which they want your driver's license or blood donor number. You must be of age 17. You have to give them your address, phone number, and you must also weigh at least 110 pounds. And if you have any health history, you have to give it to them during this time. Some of the health questions that they'll be asking or finding out that could impact your chance of donating blood are the following examples: medications to treat heart problems, vaccinations if you're not up to date, if you have a cold or flu-like symptoms, medical conditions such as high blood pressure, certain types of medical treatments such as HRT, and diseases such as cancer. If you have a low iron count or cold or flu-like symptoms, you can always try again at a later date to see if your iron count is higher or if you are feeling better from being sick. You may be able to donate the second time around, so don't give up on your first time. A healthy iron level for men is 13.8 to 17.2, and for women it's 12.1 to 15.1. Then they check to see what your temperature, your hemoglobin, pulse, and blood sugar is. If all levels check within normal limits, then you can proceed to actually giving blood, which only takes about 8 to 10 minutes. And after that time, when you give your donation, you get to rest and just enjoy refreshments for about 15 minutes so that it can help in starting replenish your blood volume that you just lost. The plasma from your donation is replaced within about 24 hours. Red cells need about 4 to 6 weeks for complete replacement. That's why at least 8 weeks are required between whole blood donations. Most of the time they have some really great juices and cookies for snacks, which is always an added bonus when you go to give blood, is to have a really great snack. In donating 1 pint of blood, you can potentially save up to 3 people's lives, according to the America's Blood Centers online. They also said you can go back at least 24 times in 1 year, which can save up to 72 lives in 1 year with just 1 donation. Each time you go back 1 pint of blood, 24 times a year can save up to 72 lives. Blood can be kept frozen for 42 days, which can come to good use when hospitals have a severe trauma, which may require a lot of blood replenishment. Here is a list of other types of blood product donation you can give at the time of your blood donation and how often. You can specify which you prefer to donate. Whole blood product every 56 days. Platelets every 7 days up to 24 times a year. Plasma every 28 days up to 13 times a year. Double red cells every 112 days up to 3 times a year. I'd also like to share a story tonight of Maggie Snyder, portrayed by Andrea Altman Photography, through the lens of kindness on Facebook. Please take a moment and look her up on Facebook, as she is a very inspiring young lady, and I think Andrea portrayed that very well in her photos. This is the best reason of all to give blood. At first glance, Maggie appears to have it all. Beautiful, smart, well-spoken, with a good head on her shoulders and a good heart. Little do many people know, Maggie nearly lost her life 8 years ago when her car spiraled out of control in icy road conditions. Maggie received nearly 6 pints of blood in a race to save her life, and the effects are seen on her left leg. So when you look her up on Facebook, please take a moment to notice the photos of her left leg. Since then, she has undergone 28 surgeries and counting. She's not finished having all her surgeries, but she's very grateful of all the many people that donated blood and saved her life. Without the donations, Maggie would not be here today. Yet Maggie is smiling, she speaks and advocates for blood donation, and is a great all-around person. She represents what life should be: learning, smiling, and acting through kindness. It only takes one friend or family member to have a need for blood for any of you to know it's a good cause and that we should all step up to our call to action and donate blood. We never know when any of us might need it, and it's one of the easiest things we can do to save someone's life. If you want to support a good cause, contact your local American Red Cross or your local America's Blood Bank to make a contribution or to hold your own blood drive. It's one of the greatest gifts you can give, the gift of life. Thank you and have a great night.